In the Marvel Universe today, some characters are at the peak of their strength. But the power structure in comics is not immutable. Things change a lot over the years. With the introduction of new stories and events, the dynamic of who is the strongest can shift when we least expect it. But the real question is, who currently holds the top spot in Marvel's power hierarchy? Who is truly the strongest character? Stay with me until the end, and after watching the video, share your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's move on to the top 10 strongest Marvel characters. 10. Franklin Richards. Franklin Richards is one of the most powerful figures in the Marvel Universe. Being the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, both founding members of the legendary Fantastic Four, Franklin is recognized as an Omega-level mutant, belonging to the highest category of mutants due to his ability to manipulate reality on a cosmic scale. Since childhood, Franklin has exhibited exceptional abilities far beyond human comprehension, including telepathy, cosmic energy manipulation, and the extraordinary power to create and destroy entire universes. One of the most impressive displays of his abilities occurred during the battle against Ultron 7 when the energy released by the villain activated his latent powers. Franklin's response was so powerful that the energy wave he unleashed was enough to completely defeat Ultron. After this burst of energy, Franklin managed to return to his usual power level, indicating a temporary control over his abilities. Franklin's potential as an adult remains a mystery, with alternative future versions showcasing everything from benevolent heroes to universal threats. 9. Molecule Man. Owen Reese, who began his journey as a simple lab technician seeking recognition, unexpectedly became one of the most powerful entities in the universe. This transformation happened while he was working on an atomic device that, when it failed, created a small breach to the universe of a young Beyonder, allowing energy from that place to empower him. However, this accident was not random. It was part of an elaborate experiment by the adult Beyonders designed to destroy the multiverse, with Reese being the catalyst for this destruction. Owen Reese is a character with powers that defy logic. He can manipulate molecules at a quantum level, allowing him to alter reality in unimaginable ways. This means he can create or destroy anything, from simple objects to more complex concepts like life itself. Molecule Man is often seen as a character who, because of his immense power, struggles with loneliness and the responsibility that comes with such abilities. 8. Full Power Galactus. He is one of the most recognized and feared entities in the Marvel Universe, a cosmic presence that transcends the simple definition of a villain. He selects and appoints heralds, such as the iconic Silver Surfer, to whom he grants the immeasurable cosmic power to locate suitable worlds for his consumption. This dynamic between Galactus and his heralds not only expands his reach, but also underscores his moral complexity. While his actions result in the destruction of worlds, he acts out of necessity, not malice. In his fully energized form, Galactus reaches a level of power so vast that few can match. He can manipulate cosmic energy to achieve unimaginable feats, from creating impenetrable force fields to large-scale matter transmutation. This control gives him an overwhelming advantage, allowing him to easily confront entire groups of cosmic heroes or villains. The existence of Galactus raises ethical and philosophical questions that make his story even more fascinating. He represents an essential force of balance in the universe, a cosmic predator who, despite his destruction, maintains cosmic harmony. This duality is explored in many stories, where he is portrayed not just as a threat to be faced, but as an entity necessary for the functioning of the universe, a constant that forces heroes and villains to rethink their definitions of good and evil. His need to consume planets often puts him in conflict with figures like the Avengers, the X-Men, and even beings of comparable power, such as the Celestials. 7. True Form Oblivion. Oblivion is a cosmic entity that represents the primordial void from which the multiverse emerged and to which it will eventually return. This entity is one of the most feared forces in the Marvel Universe, symbolizing total destruction. He has witnessed multiple cycles of the universe's birth and death and considers eternity, infinity, and death as his siblings. He maintains a close connection with death and is sometimes seen as its creator and a personification of death itself. His rivalry with Infinity is often manifested through avatars, and he resides in a dimension known as the Outer Void. One of his primary avatars was the Chaos King. His power is comparable to other cosmic entities, but what makes him unique is his inevitable nature. Everything that begins must one day end. Oblivion has the ability to consume everything in his path, and his mere presence is enough to destabilize reality. What makes this entity so intriguing is his relationship with creation and how he stands in opposition to other creative forces. 6. Living Tribunal. The Living Tribunal is a cosmic entity with 3 faces, responsible for monitoring the multiple realities that make up the vast and ever-expanding Marvel multiverse. His role is to remove or modify universes and worlds that he deems a threat to the balance of the interconnected cosmos. He serves the One above all and continuously works to maintain the natural stability of reality on a large scale. This role sometimes puts him on a collision course with heroes and villains whose actions challenge his mission to safeguard the integrity of the multiverse and preserve cosmic balance. The Living Tribunal is represented by 3 aspects: justice, vengeance, and equity, each symbolizing a facet of cosmic justice. His ability to see beyond space and time makes him a fascinating character, as he can manipulate events before they even occur. The Living Tribunal is, therefore, not just a being of immense power, but a force of moral nature. Don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more epic content. 5. White Phoenix. The White Phoenix was created when Jean Grey and the Phoenix Force merged into a single being. The Phoenix Force told Xavier that Jean is only the house I inhabit, showing that Jean was the closest physical manifestation of the Phoenix on Earth, with a psychic bond that gave it life. No host is capable of accessing the full power of the Phoenix except Jean Grey. Only individuals with an exceptionally strong connection can do so, and the highest level recorded is that of the White Phoenix of the Crown. So far, only Jean Grey has been shown reaching this level due to her complete compatibility with the Phoenix Force. In her purest form, she can create and destroy universes with a single thought. Her connection to cosmic power is unmatched, making her one of the most feared and revered entities. She is often seen as both a savior and a destroyer, depending on how her emotions guide her. Additionally, the White Phoenix represents the balance between power and responsibility, symbolizing the potential for simultaneous redemption and destruction. 4. Pre-Retcon Beyonder. The Beyonder is a powerful cosmic entity responsible for organizing the event known as Secret Wars, where he abducted the main superheroes and supervillains of the Marvel Universe for an epic showdown on a distant planet. Later, the Beyonder became the main antagonist in Secret Wars 2, when he came to Earth to better understand the heroes he had captured. Pre-Retcon Beyonder, a version prior to the revamp of his story, was an entity of unparalleled power, considered one of the most powerful forces ever introduced in Marvel Comics. He had the ability to manipulate reality in ways that no other being could, placing him above almost all other cosmic entities, even the Living Tribunal. Originating from a universe beyond the known multiverse, the Beyonder presented himself as an almost divine force, capable of materializing any desire and altering the laws of existence with a mere thought. The Beyonder was nerfed to maintain narrative balance and coherence within the Marvel Universe, as his overwhelming power made it difficult to create challenging and engaging stories. In 3rd place, we have the Fulcrum, an entity that can be seen as a balance between good and evil in the universe. Representing a cosmic force of judgment, the Fulcrum has the ability to manipulate reality and create or destroy worlds. He is often associated with concepts of morality and balance, making him an intriguing and essential character in Marvel stories. His power is not just physical but extends to metaphysical aspects, allowing him to maintain order among universal forces. Additionally, his ability to alter the perception of reality makes every interaction with him a significant event. The Fulcrum is essentially the arbiter of powerful forces, and his position on this list is well-deserved. 2nd, Astral Regulator Thanos. Placing AR Thanos in 2nd place might be controversial. Some of you may believe he should be at the top of this list, while others might say he should rank below characters like the Beyonder, White Phoenix, and the Living Tribunal. He is extremely powerful, and even though he isn't canon, I believe he deserves this spot but not the 1st place, as even he acknowledges that there is someone above him. AR Thanos represents an even more powerful version of the Mad Titan we know. In various stories, he acquires powers that make him nearly invincible. Thanos possesses strategic intelligence that makes him not just a physical adversary, but also a thinker who is always one step ahead. He is obsessed with seeking balance in the universe, but his approach often leads to devastation. The complexity of Thanos as a character is fascinating. He is a villain who believes in his own righteousness. This version of Thanos can shape reality, confront and absorb cosmic entities without hesitation, proving that his ambitions know no bounds. His relentless pursuit of universal balance makes him a force that heroes must unite against, as facing him alone almost always results in defeat. And at the top of the list, it couldn't be anyone else. It's the One Above All, who is undoubtedly the most powerful entity in the Marvel multiverse. Representing the creative force of the writers themselves, he transcends all characters and concepts. The One Above All is not just physically strong, he is the creator of the entire Marvel universe, including all beings that inhabit this vast cosmos. His power is limitless, and he acts as a benevolent force, observing and sometimes interacting with his creations. He is often associated with the concept of love and understanding, serving as a moral guide for both Marvel heroes and villains. As a character, he is mysterious and often does not appear in stories, but when he does, his presence changes the fate of everyone around him. In a battle, there is no competitor who can match the One Above All. He simply is. So, do you agree with this list? Who do you think is the most powerful of all? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to check out the video on the top 10 strongest characters in DC.